Welcome, fans of the WKR N-Scale layout. Just a quick update on what I've been up to. On the section 11 of the WKR layout, I had been using the scaled down Walthers HO scale concrete plant. It served its purpose for many years, but I really wanted something better. There just happens to be a concrete plant in Dodge City, Kansas, called, strangely enough, Dodge City Concrete. It's built on a narrow strip of land similar to the layout, and I like the looks of it. Several times I went down to the plant when they were shut down, mostly on holidays, and I took a lot of measurements and lots of pictures. This entire plant is built to N scale, and I hope it's a good facsimile of the real plant. We'll take a look at some of the closer details. The plant has 3 or 4 bins of different grades of aggregate, and I started out making individual bricks, then gluing the bricks into the holding pins, and then I've added the aggregate and some of the foliage around it. So these are the 3 aggregate bins that I've got, and they follow pretty, like for instance, this bin has a second wall, support wall behind the first wall, so that's been accurately replicated. And this bin has 3 support walls on the outside of it, which also again tried to replicate. Then you've got these concrete retaining walls. Again, I built these brick by brick, and then these have been weathered. And what you can see here is the aggregate hopper, which then goes in. Now that the hopper is scratch built and the conveyor belt system is scratch built, as is the cement powder loading hopper and the water tower that they have on the loading section of the building. The building is scratch built, and that is actually a picture of the Dodge City Concrete sign. So we've had to repair the concrete in certain places, and now here's the front of the building, and you can see the retaining wall in the back, and then the trucks back up into the loading section. They get loaded up and then they come out. So you'll have several trucks parked outside waiting to get loaded, or they've finished dumping for the day. And this is the new plant. The building and the other structures come off for transport, but all of the aggregate bins all stay in place. We've still got some details to add and finish up the project. First of all, we need to weather the building and the structures. And one of the things I was unhappy with was back here along this section, I put this in as concrete, being as how this was a concrete plant. But even with a concrete plant, concrete is expensive. They would not be putting that much concrete where people don't drive. So this section back here is going to be picked up, and foliage is going to be put in its place. So it's been almost a month since I've run any trains, really. I've hardly even been in the building. But we'll get back to running operations shortly. Thank you for being patient, and thank you for watching.